Welcome back to my journey to become a profitable trader. So today I'm trading day after FOMC, and in this series I basically show you my entire process day to day, every day, from my pre-market game plan, intraday and post-market review of all the trades I took, and showing you how I follow the rules, enter, exit, and just everything in between, how I'm feeling, what I learned. And I trade ICT. So let's start from how I did today. So I had 2 trades taken and I made 823. So I'm currently trading an eval on Top Step. Close this. So currently at 559.72, and the trades I took today were quite good. Like, first one, straight down, 4 contracts, took profit here. Second one, this one had to wait a lot of hours until I closed it here. Honestly thought we were going lower today, but price didn't give me what I wanted, so let me take you through my process. So view my day. So this is my current stats actually. So if I ignore this day, so this is the day that I was just gambling, this is when I started taking it seriously, where I had rules of 3 trades a day and 500 max loss limit. So 2.62 profit factor, 57% win rate, 1.7k profit. So I wish I just started a fresh account. Yeah, let's view my day. So my rules today: 3 trades per day, 500 limit, loss limit, 1 strategy, and use risk management. So in the morning, I saw that price already started tanking lower before we even opened. So that was at 8. See that drop from 745? It just kept dropping lower, lower, lower. Sorry. Need to clear my throat. Okay, so one day I knew it was gonna go lower because we put in a massive Asia. Look at this. Asia took out the buy side, took out FOMC high. So this is the data high that FOMC made. We took it out, and look at this displacement. So this displacement at midnight was something that at the highs you want to look for. Seeing this kind of stuff with a market structure shift and then consolidation, you know we're going to go lower. But you just don't know the time. So time was 7:30. So that's when we started dropping, but I typically take my trades at 9:30 a.m. So we already were this low into over here, 26,080. And this is where I captured this daily screenshot, which was 30 minutes before open. 4 hour already was tanking. The first draw on liquidity looks to be this FOMC low. So that was the data low. This was the low that FOMC made. This was the target for me. And then the second target was the previous day low. So yeah, that was the second target. This is just lower time frames. How I'm feeling. So I was feeling quite good. A bit rushed as price was already dropping before 9:30 session began. So I was anxious that I was going to miss the move and price was just going to start dumping much lower. So I'm going to trade the model 2022. And then overnight, I already spoke about it. What is something important for today? Sells are high probability. Stick to order flow that is bearish. Why are sales high probability? Look at this massive move higher that we made and all this liquidity that was engineered along the way. Price is guaranteed to take all of this out. And after such a large news event where we failed to go higher, that is the perfect time because everyone was long here after this area here. So we probably want to take them lower and stop them out. So we might even trade to this new week opening before we kind of reverse, or I may even look up to here. But we are in a very bullish market, so we are in a very bullish market, so I can't just hold. So trades. So I'll show you my first trade. Ooh, false good. Okay, I'll show you my first trade. So why did I take this trade? Previous day's first presented gap. If you inverse that after 9:30, so after 9:30 we inversed it. Where was liquidity? Liquidity was here. Where is another level after that? Here and here. So there was 3 levels that I had that I where is it? So I had 3 levels. So these are the 3 levels. Previous day at 25974, 25974 here. Previous day low, first presented gap. So I actually didn't even list these. New day opening gaps. But this is something I look for. As soon as we inverse that, I took a trade below it because honestly, looking at how we just dropped the entire time, we didn't touch this first presented gap. If we did, I probably wouldn't look for the short, because if we touch this, then typically we like to go higher and take out an internal high, but we didn't. So we went straight through it, and my stop loss was around here because I didn't even want price to even come up around here, and my target was here. Sorry, my stop loss was like, it was a 2-to-1 here, because I didn't want price to come back up. I wanted to instantly drop straight through, and I was thinking about if I should hold to there, like trade 1 could have held, but I took my exit. So that's what I was thinking. I couldn't write it down. I don't think I would have held to this low here. That's a bit too much, but this one, I was watching it and I just closed early because I didn't want price to kind of just like reverse after this intermediate term low was taken out. Took my profits, that's okay. Then I watched. So my second trade, so that was my first trade that I took, as you see here. All here, exit here, exit around here. Yeah. Second trade, what did I wait for? So I knew we were bearish. So I didn't just wait for price to come here and then reverse. I waited for price to take out this. Why? Well, my original plan was actually, if I read my trade plan, today I'm looking for shorts. The first area is yesterday's first presented fair value gap, which I already took the trade here. I want to see an inversion of that then potentially a continuation. So that's exactly what happened. I wrote this before it even happened. Then I want to monitor new day opening gaps, RTH gaps, midnight open. This will base my trading idea from that. So on the buy side, I was looking for 26160, 26182. What did I get? Where did I enter? 26107, 26107. And I was looking for 26160. Oh, I was looking for here to take my entry because I wanted it in this gap. I thought we'd get at least up to here. We did 260, but I actually entered after we broke this low and created this fair value gap, 107. And my target, so I entered around here with a stop loss here, and my target was here. Sorry, I think I had a slightly 151. Yeah, stop loss here. Initially here, I think. So what happened? Price went to the low, almost went there, didn't, and that was already 1 hour in. What happened after the first hour? nothing. Second hour, third hour, nothing. Fourth hour, nothing. Fifth hour at 3 p.m. This is where I took my this is where I took my exit for the day. I used this low here because I just didn't, I couldn't hold it past 3 p.m. anymore. I knew that there was potentially a reversal coming soon, but I could have waited a bit longer and I would have been so much closer to this target. So I would have definitely taken stuff off here. I just couldn't hold a bit longer. So that was a good trade, I would say. Could have been better, but I think the time aspect got me. Like, it took so long that I just couldn't, like, look at these 15-minute candles. We went down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So holding through this was quite painful. I don't typically hold trades that long, but I'm learning how to, because I know that higher time frame is where price really likes to move. So as I was holding it, like, I had different thoughts through my mind. Like from here, anticipating continued. So that's where I entered. We may go for the previous day first presented fair value gap. I really wanted to target this, so that was like my full TP target. As you can see, we didn't actually hit it, but we did get close. Then it started reversing. So I wonder if this was a real market structure shift, or we move back, and do we move back higher? We didn't again, we dropped back lower. Pricing consolidation. This hourly candle may be a consolidation. I don't think the 15-minute CB gets filled now. So at this point, this gap here, I thought we're probably going to go straight through now. Like, we went straight through, we left a gap. I didn't know we're going to go back up again. And it's kind of what annoyed me as well. Like, we went lower, then we went back higher. Price went so much higher. I didn't know if my trade was even going to work at this point. I just continued holding because I had 250 risk, which was what I initially planned. And then over here, I just thought, yep, I'm going to submit to the 1 hour candle. I don't care if I get stopped out. Price went back down, back up, back down, back up, back down. And then I took profit here. So, and then this is the day end candle. Look how we went straight to the previous day low as predicted. Every hourly candle went lower. Consolidation got me a bit. I watched price for hours, but I should have kind of just stepped away. So that's something I did learn. Step away from the charts when there is a higher time frame consolidation. And don't adjust. Don't adjust. I didn't adjust stops, so that was good. So I don't adjust any stop losses, and yeah. So I would say mistakes here in my first trade of the day. I could have held longer until price reached the level I stated. I closed a bit earlier, but I also didn't get to put my full risk on. So I only got to risk like 4 contracts at about 160 risk. I wanted to risk 250, so I could have got a 500 out of it, but I got like 380. When price taps the first previous day gap, then inverses, price usually goes for internal liquidity. Like, look at this. Oh, price actually took out previously low, inversed this, and then it just went for liquidity. So that's quite common. So I could have scaled in more as price kept retracing to my entry. I don't really think I should have done that. To be honest, that's not really a mistake. I've not even planned for that. What I did well, I held for the entire day. I typically don't hold that long, but I held with patience. So that was a win for me. Just holding price and letting it go to my take profit until time is perfect. Like, I could have held just a bit till 4 p.m, but 3 p.m. is pretty good for me. I'm starting to be able to hold longer for larger moves with larger stop losses. I didn't adjust the stop loss. So what I want to do tomorrow, repeat the same process you used today, like how I anticipated the price to go lower, and step away from the charts when there is a higher time frame consolidation. So yeah, that was my game plan. Those were my trades I took. I'm just going to document them. I haven't yet, but I will. And what's my full... So I am up 972 in my eval. I need another 2000. 1.32 factor, 50% win rate, but that's probably skewed by this, to be honest. That's why I'm trying to only focus on this date. Yeah, I could have been up this much. Could have, you never know. Maybe not. But my goal is to stay consistent with this one account until I pass it. And I still have it. There's the kind of like... I've had this eval for quite a long time, so I will hold it for a while. And try not to blow it up, because I've blown up many accounts in the past. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. If you want to follow along, just subscribe and like the videos so I know that people are enjoying watching. And yeah, take care. See you tomorrow.